So what's Craig Venter up to these days? You remember Craig, former CEO of Celera Genomics and one of the dynamic duo that literally fought its way through the Human Genome Project in the 90s. Craig battled away from the private side, and Francis Collins, his altar boy alter ego, who was nominated to head the NIH on July 8, 2009, was his public counterweight. After a decade with the Human Genome Project mostly mapped, the two called a truce, and both were declared victors. That was in 2001. Francis Collins stayed public, running the National Human Genome Research Institute, one of 27 specialty institutes within the NIH, until 2008. But the highly entrepreneurial, sometimes irascible Venter went strangely silent after being released by Celera's board over disputes about strategic direction of the company. In 2005, he created the Institute for Genomic Research, continuing the magic of rapid sequencing he first picked up as an NIHer himself and patented in 1991. He's now reappeared with a boatload of money, and you might be surprised where he's targeted his biologic weaponry and who's on the team. His new partner and source of a $600 million capital infusion is ExxonMobil. The money won't be spent on DNA analysis of company employees, though. In fact, it won't be involved with humans at all. The beneficiaries are algae, targeted for genetic manipulation. If Venter is right, the rejiggered algae will absorb CO2 coming in and spew natural oil going out. The result could be a double payload for both partners. Successful absorption of CO2 in the new regulatory world creates a reliable stream of income from carbon caps. And secreted algae oil has been shown to be compatible with refinery conventional crude oil. In fact, one plant has a 13-square-mile algae field being built right next to a refinery. Of course, the outcome is anything but certain. But Venter is known for his big risks. ExxonMobil? Not so much. They're the granddaddies of fossil fuels. In fact, their CEO, Rex Tillerson, has said that when he dies, he expects the hearse to be fueled by gasoline or diesel fuel. He's probably right. On the other hand, if this bet pays off and the partners generate a renewable source of natural oil while at the same time absorbing CO2 from the environment, old Craig will have once again struck oil. For Health Commentary, I'm Magee.